Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel, and in this video I would like to share with you why I'm not following the English tradition tarot system. Now the reason for that is because it is not suitable for my consciousness, and I will get to that in a minute. So I started with the English tradition years ago, and I started with the Rider-Waite-Smith deck, but when I released myself from the teachings of my teacher, I started to see that there is more systems, and I started to read books with myself. I understood more about the cards, and I read the Rider-Waite-Smith book. I forgot its name, the pictorial key, something with key, never mind. It was years ago. So I read the book and I did not like the interpretations. I did not like the presentation of the information. It was presented very weirdly. There were no consistency in the information because Rider-Waite-Smith also, Arthur Waite, his name. He also wrote another book, like a sequel to the tarot cards. And again, the information was not consistent, and I felt that I do not have a solid basis of tarot cards because the author himself, he's not 100% sure that this is the information. Like, some information is a bit sealed, is not letting you know everything, and I was feeling very disappointed. So that led me to actually search for another system, and I started to learn the Crowley's Thoth Tarot. That was very interesting. It was more interesting than the Rider-Waite-Smith deck, but I stumbled across a lot of information that has to do with Kabbalah, with some Jewish mysticism in a way, and there is some more Eastern information in his system. So it was a mix of everything, and based on these teachings of Kabbalah, but in a strange way. So what I have realized, I realized that my consciousness and my system is far away from the Abrahamic religions systems. I'm far away from the Abrahamic religions mysticism, because you can have Jewish mysticism, you can have Islamic mysticism, you can have Christian mysticism, and it's not something that is working for me because my construct, my mind pattern, my consciousness is not in the Abrahamic religions construct. I'm not interested in that, I don't care about that, and I'm not interested to learn about that. So that led me to actually follow the Tarot de Marseille. Now, I had a Marseille deck, and I was not really, really interested about that. I thought that the images were very, very weird and difficult to understand. I read some books. I really understood that there is no author in the Tarot de Marseille. There is no laws, there is no rules, there is no writers or gurus or anyone. It's not based on some human being perspective. So what I did is I actually lived with the deck for a few years. The deck was beside me, I was doing cards of the day, I was learning the deck. I did a challenge of how to learn a new system. If you're interested in that, you can find that video on my channel. You can see how you can learn a new system. Every day I was writing down the information. I was really interested in that. And what I have found, that I started to have my own personal construct in the tarot. So I don't have to be a slave to, Arthur Waite. I don't have to be a follower of Crowley. I have my own system. And this is the reason why I do not follow the English tradition. Because no one is telling me what to do. No one is giving me rules or laws. I can have the laws by myself. I have my own card interpretations which are based on personal daily journey, on personal readings and practice. So if you're interested to know how I came up with all of this Tarot de Marseille system, with my personal Tarot de Marseille system, you can find all the information in my book. You can download my book in the link down below. So the Arthur Waite Smith and the Crowley system are based on the Abrahamic religion's construct, mixed with some Eastern philosophy. And I know you can have a lot about paganism and ancient gods in the Crowley deck, but again, it's all mixed together with some Kabbalah and some Jewish mysticism. So I'm not really a follower of that. Me, myself, I considered myself as a pagan. So as you know, paganism and Abrahamic religions are not corresponding with each other. It's not working with each other, no matter how you will try to make it fluff bunny, it's not working. It's two different systems that are not corresponding with each other, and they're basically some sort of enemies. So if you're a pagan, or if you are even an atheist, or even if you're some other belief system that is not have to do with the Abrahamic religion's construct, you will find the Tarot de Marseille working for you very well, because your own consciousness will fall on the cards, and you don't need some author or some person to tell you how it should be. So especially if you are a pagan or interested in the ancient gods, you will find it easier to work with the Tarot de Marseille. In my opinion, we all have different opinions. I'm just giving you some tips. So another thing that I wanted to say, that many of you can say, but what the hell are you talking about? The Tarot de Marseille have a lot of Christian motifs in the illustrations, which is actually correct. But the thing is that those illustrations are actually there because that was a playing deck in times where religion was very, very influencing all the population. The church, the religious institutions were very influencing that period of time. And of course, they printed some motifs that have to do with their daily life, because the religion was implemented in their daily life, because it was basically a form of control. But although it have some religious illustrations like the Pope and some other illustrations like the devil or judgment in a way, still we do not have to interpret those images in a Christian way. Because in my opinion and through my practice, the Rider-Waite Smith deck is the most Abrahamic religious deck out there. Especially if you're a Christian, especially if you're Jewish or even Muslim, although it is forbidden in your religion, it is still falling more on that Abrahamic religious construct very well. But the Tarot de Marseille, on the opposite, it have, in my opinion, more deep meanings. It is better in my opinion, and it's not have all of that Christian or Abrahamic religious construct. So anyways, it's something that I wanted to share with you and to tell you that I'm not following the English tradition anymore. I'm not saying the English tradition is not good, not at all, because the English tradition is great. The Golden Dawn teachings is great. You can use it. It's working. It is accurate. It is practical. It is very good. I really like the Rider-Waite Smith deck, by the way. I think it is very easy to understand. It is workable. It's just good. But in my esoteric journey, I find it to be something that is blocking me, something that is not making me to expand myself, to expand my knowledge and the information that I receive, some things that I think about. Like, it is even contradicts in some times. So anyways, thank you for watching. Follow me on Instagram on magicalkey666 and see you in my next video.